Oh, this is great. What's sad is I don't even know if I'm tall enough to fit my head through. I can't even. It's a cool shirt. Yeah. Hey, this is Paul with St. Paul and the Broken Bones, and here's one for the record. There's so many records. The first record I ever bought, I remember getting Otis Blue. Otis sings the blues. I think that was like one of my first, like, you know, purchases. And so, and it kind of spiraled from there, you know, it all went bad from there. Ooh, so I love this record. This Kamasi Washington record, the Epic. Dude, this record is awesome. We got to see him play in Australia, and I was I did the really lame thing where he went for the fist bump and I went for the high five, and it was one of my most uncool moments ever. Oh, when I go to one, so I'll go to the new arrivals first, because any record shop, you know, you try to get that one, but then I'll go to the soul section, and then if they have a gospel section, I'll go there. If I think I'll find the soul's over here, right? Oh, so the Stylistics, that was the first thing I ever remember listening to with my mom in a car. You make me feel brand new. The like falsetto, that's to me where I learned to sing falsetto, because that was the first time I'd heard it, and man, yeah, this is great. Billy Ocean, I got obsessed with Caribbean Queen. Golly, it was about a year ago, and I listened to it every day. I do this weird thing where I get really obsessed with either an album or songs and just listen to it until I can't, until like it's nauseating to listen to it again. And for some reason, Caribbean Queen by Billy Ocean. I think ultimately the biggest thing about buying vinyl, that it's an experience, like coming to the store, doing the thing. Like, you get a flavor of the music community, I think, when you come to a record store. So I think that's rad too. Like, artistry doesn't just stop at music. It's the whole package. It's how you present it. It's how you present it to your fans. And vinyl is, to me, physically the best way to do that. You can do a whole gatefold. You can show them the art, or you can be really creative, especially now with all the different colors and whatever you want to do. And it's kind of limitless. And I think it's really important. I think your true fans, your true like hardcore fans, are going to buy you on vinyl. And those are the people that you need to keep happy, you know?
You're not serious about somehow. There's something in what Mom says. Even if that, well, maybe not, but you are. I can always get work somewhere. Carrie'd probably be happier in town anyway. Carrie? My wife? I didn't know you were married. Yeah, last Monday. She's staying with her folks in Bradley. We'll take care of her.
Oh, man. We're playing a festival in Europe this summer with Shaka Khan. Yeah, yeah. Where's the gospel section? Is there a gospel section? That's the key. Oh yeah. You know, I wouldn't say I'm particularly religious, but like because that's all I could really listen to as a kid was gospel music and a little bit of soul. And man, it still, you know, it still does something to you. I don't know what it is, and it still kind of moves you a little bit. I've got two favorite versions. I Stood on the Banks of Jordan, and this is the James Cleveland one with the angelic choir. I love this version. Every time I hear this song, it's like whenever I take off in a plane. Yeah, I have to play. I like to play gospel music. Just that weird thing, you know. I don't think there's many. There needs to be more spoken word records now. You know, you have all these like gospel records that have like preachers preaching on it. They don't do that anymore. There's just so many records. It's always overwhelming when you come into a record store. You're always just like, I don't know what to look at. Now, who would do that to Wilson Pickett? I mean, come on. Who's doing that to Wilson Pickett? That's not all right. I need to get this Barry Manilow outfit. That's what I need to go for right there. Some tights. What's crazy now? I know people think it's like 10,000 LPs. Oh, the Mighty Clouds of Joy. I'm trying to see if there's anything that's just unusual. The car wash. I do love these kind of things, like the haunted house, like weird sounds. And yes, this is that James Bond thrillers. Billie Holiday. Is there any blowfly? I want to hear it first. I want to hear it first. Definitely gonna get that. So I decided to go with this Hank Crawford record, More Soul. So this is the one I decided to go with.